Hello everyone, and in this video we are going to learn about an important aspect of iOS app development, which is called web views. So basically, you know that there are many websites, and suppose you want to open a particular website in your iOS application, then you require something called web views. In iOS it is called a UI web view. So in this video we will see how we can use a UI web view in our iOS app to open any particular website. So now we will create a new Xcode project, and let's start with a single view application, which is a empty template. So I will give my project name web view, and let's set the language to be Swift. You can choose universal or iPhone, it's your choice. I will go with u- universal, and I will uncheck use code data because we will be using code data later in this course. So just hit next, and now it will ask you where you want to save the file. So I will just save it in my directory, and I will hit create. So it will create the project for me. I will choose the simulator to be iPhone 6s. Okay, so now let's go into our view controller file. So basically what we are going to do is, first we will build a single button in our storyboard, and as soon as we press that button, we will open a website inside a web view. So let's start by creating a button. So in the right bottom side, let's search for a button, and let's place this button in the middle, and let's double click the button to edit it, and let's say open Apple official website. So this is our button, and after clicking this, we will open a website. So basically, for opening a website we need something which is called a web view. So I think before doing this, by clicking a button, you need to understand one thing, which is transferring data from one view controller to another. So basically I will tell you that about in the next video. So I think we should not do this right now. Let's delete the button. What we should do is, we should directly open a website whenever we are opening our app, because there are some concepts that you need to know to transfer data from one view controller to another. We will do that in the next 2 or 3 videos. So what we are going to do is, we are just going to open a particular website in our iOS app. So let's search for web view. So you can see that this is the web view. So let's drag it into our view controller and drop it in the middle. So this is a simple web view in which our website will be shown. So we want our web view to be the size of the full screen. So let's make it equal to our full screen by dragging it. So here you can see that I have made it equal to my full iOS screen. So this is a simple web view. So now what I will do is, I will connect my web view to my view controller.swift file. So for that, what we have to do is, we have to just click this two circle button, and then control drag into our view controller. So let's name this to be web view and press enter. Let's close this, and now we will open our view controller.swift file. So this is our simple web view. So let's create a function which will load the website. So the function would be, let's name this load Apple website. So we will call this function inside view did load, because it is automatically loaded when our view is load. So from here we will call our function load Apple website. So now basically for opening any website, what we require is a URL. So basically I will open my web browser, and this is the Apple official website, and I will copy the link. So now what we'll do is I will create a new constant called let URL, and it will be of type URL and by string. Let's paste this URL. I will explain this to you in a bit. And now we will have to create a request, and it will be done by URL request by URL, and URL is our that we have created above. And the next line we can use the web view to actually launch this website. Let's name this URL. It will be URL. Now we'll use our they are having the same name, so let's say URL string. This will also be URL string. Okay, so now I will use my web view. What is the problem here? Oh, this is an optional, so we have to unwrap it. Okay, so now I will use my web view dot what we have to call a method which is called load request, and it will take a single argument which is a request. So we have already created a request, so we will pass this into our load request function. So first, before running this code, let's understand this code. So here you can see this function will be automatically called because it is inside view did load. So now that in the first line we have created a constant called URL string, which is creating a URL from a string. So this is a simple string. It is converting it into a URL. And in the next step we are converting a URL into a request, because WebView takes request as arguments. So this is a simple class which converts a URL into a request. So here we have stored our request, and then we have called the load request method by passing our request that we have created. Now we will run our app and see whether it's working or not. So let's build this app and see what's happening. It's running, our simulator is starting. So you can see that our app has started running. So we have to wait for some time before the site is loaded fully in our iOS app. So here you can see that running WebView on iPhone 6s. So let's wait for some time till our full website is loaded. Basically this is taking time because of the internet connection. So here you can see that this is the full Apple website that we have opened by using WebView in our iOS application. So you can also check that it is working correctly. This is the carousel, and this is the iPhone 7. So you can just click here and you can see that the site is working pretty fine. Okay, this is the iPhone 7. So basically in this video what we have done is we have learned how to use web views to open any particular website in our iOS application. This is very useful. We will see when we will build some real world application. So there is a single task that we have to learn. So in the next video I will show you how to send data from one view controller to another, which is a very important aspect of iOS application development. See you in the next video.